Yo, what's up, y'all? Months ago, I made a video called Don't Go to Law School Unless blah blah blah. It was meant to be a clickbaity video, generating a ton of views. I don't know how well that worked out, but today's video is kind of the sequel to that. It's more of my personal take on the subject. So, I did quit law school after a year, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna be repeating a lot of the things I said in that video because it applies to my situation. So, why did I apply to law school in the first place? If you didn't know, I have a Bachelor of Science degree in computer science. So, you might be thinking computer science, law, it's completely unrelated. What was I thinking? And you would be right. I never wanted to be a lawyer growing up, so that was my first mistake. I had no interest in the law. I don't even believe in the law. I don't believe the law keeps us safe. In my last video, I said that it's the goodness of our humanity, of our souls, that keeps us safe and not the law. So if you didn't want to be a lawyer growing up, I don't think you should be a lawyer or go to law school. Of course, everything is up to you. You have free will, but I wouldn't advise it because I learned that every job is hard. Of course, there are exceptions. There are people who love their jobs and don't find it difficult, but I think it's because they actually enjoy it. If you enjoy doing something, no matter how much work it is, you're gonna enjoy it. It's not gonna feel like work. It's not gonna feel hard, but that doesn't discount the fact that it is a lot of work. So maybe things will change in 1,000 years and we'll be able to manifest anything within a second with the law of attraction or whatever. But for now, every job is hard. So if every job is hard, you might as well do something you like to do versus something you don't like to do. Do something you believe in versus something you don't believe in. It only makes sense. So I saw all the greed and corruption of the law, of the government, of the court system. As I was taking classes, I was reading all these cases, and I didn't agree with all the decisions that the courts made. A lot of it was BS, and it takes a lot of money to file court cases because they don't want frivolous lawsuits by every John Doe or Jane Doe out there. So it takes thousands of dollars, but it's not like it actually costs thousands of dollars to think and to write and to do all that. It's not based on a material supply and demand. It's more of a deterrent mechanism to deter people from doing it. So they want the demand to be high, but the supply to be low. The supply being the cases that are actually looked at. So that's why they can charge such high prices. And I think that's messed up for a system that's supposed to be about justice. I don't think money should have any bearing on it, and that's why it's corrupt. It's one of the reasons why it's corrupt. So if you didn't catch the point of why I quit law school, I will summarize it right now. I never wanted to be a lawyer growing up. Number two, every job is hard and studying is hard. So you might as well study something, work for something that you actually enjoy, that you're passionate about. So I would have been better spent pursuing an education or a job in game creation or whatever instead of doing something I didn't believe in, which is the law. I don't believe in the law. I don't believe it keeps us safe. I think we have to stop relying on law and government to keep us safe because it doesn't. If you think about the police don't really keep us safe. They react to crime. They don't necessarily stop crime. I got my car broken into and the person stole my GPS system. Then the police came, and what did they do? They filed a report or something. They gathered some evidence, but they didn't accomplish anything. They didn't catch the thief. I didn't get my GPS back. I didn't get money to repair my window back. Police were completely useless. So it was just more fuel to the fire that I already believed in somewhat, that the establishments of our society, government, law, political system, the economic system, it all is bull. Made me believe in it less and less. Why did I take the law school admission test, the LSAT. It's because I actually applied to jobs with my brand spanking new computer science degree, but I couldn't get any job. I couldn't even get a janitorial job at Target. And that's what really made me depressed. So I was thinking, if I can become the top grade, the summa cum laude or whatever of my law school, I could get a job. Because all throughout my life, I wanted to be given something. I wanted people to want me. I didn't want to be like begging people for jobs and be like me, I'm good enough. That's what my sister was like. She was the resume builder. She just wanted to do stuff to tack onto a resume. I really never wanted to do that because that came from a place of lack, and lack leads to competitiveness, and that's why I'm not competitive. I think I've practiced the law of attraction before I even knew what the law of attraction was. I always wanted things to come to me instead of chasing things, whether it was girls or money or jobs or whatever. So am I saying that everyone should not go to law school? Of course not. You should go to law school if you want to, and you should watch that video first that I made months ago. And if you satisfy some of those conditions, law school may be right for you. Well, thank you for joining me on another video. Have a great day.